Hi all. Today we'll discuss auxiliaries do, does, and be. These are the three helping verbs we are going to discuss in this lesson. In the simple present tense, do will function as an auxiliary to express the negative and to ask questions. So do or does and did will help you to ask questions. Not only do, all the three can function as a helping verb to express negative. Negative means if you sometimes you say I like, and sometimes you say I don't like, and sometimes you say my friend doesn't like. So as an auxiliary to express negative, sometimes even for the questions. So how the questions? So I can say, do you like ice cream? So do you? I'm making a question. Okay, maybe uh, does she likes watching movies? So I'm using here does also. So did you come yesterday? I can ask a question using these auxiliaries does, do, and did. However, does substitutes the third person. Third person singular subjects in the present tense only. So we have to remember does and yes are added. So for the thing for do, does substituted for third person and singular subjects also in the present. As I told you, she, he, it are third person singular. Okay, and singular subjects, all names, India, your name, my name, John, kids, anything are singular subjects. Okay, the present tense did works with all persons, singular and plural. But here, the present tense, past tense we use did. Present tense we use do or does. In past tense, did is for everything, all persons, singular, plural, we can use did only. See the examples here. I don't study at night. So this is present tense. So we can see here. She doesn't work here anymore. So we have the examples here. She doesn't work here anymore. Someone is asking a question. So I want to meet someone. So they're giving an answer. She doesn't work here anymore. Do you attend this school? Do you attend this school? Means maybe this is present tense. So right now, are you attending this school in the meaning of the do you attend this school? So that's a question. Does he work here? So they come here and will saying, where is my sister? So what is she doing? Does he work here? So they can ask a question. Did you try? Did you try all the equations? So do, does, did also work as short answers with the main verb omitted. Sometimes main verb is omitted, so it can be used as the short answer also here. See here the example. Does she work here? No, she doesn't. We can simply understand because already work is there in the question, so we need not maybe ask, add work here. So does she work here? No, she doesn't. So she doesn't is the short answer. With yes no questions also. The forms of do goes in front of the subject and the main verb comes after the subject. Two yes no questions. Did your grandmother know Truman? No. She doesn't know if you want to say. So she did not know. So because did is there, she did not know. Or simply you can say no. Forms of do are useful in expressing similarity and differences in conjunction with so and neither. So suppose we have similarity means same with same meaning or same functionality. So forms of do will help expressing similarity and even differences also. So or neither will help you to form the similarity with the so, neither with the negative. My wife hates spinach. I, instead of saying I too don't like, we can say my wife hates spinach and so does my son. So here his son and wife, both of them maybe don't like. My wife hates spinach and so does my son. See here, so does is giving kind of answer. To avoid repetition, we are using here expressing the differences. My wife doesn't like spinach, neither do I. So neither also we can use so in front of so does is here positive, neither do is here negative. So we can simply adding as a negative answer or a positive answer depends on that we have to choose. Do is also helpful because it means you don't have to repeat the verb. So instead of repeating, even I don't like, so I do so, or I do. Simply, I like, do you like? I do. You can simply say, or I don't. So simply answer will be like that. Larry excelled in language studies. So did his brother. So the same example like that. So he excelled and even Larry excelled and even his brother also. Rahul studies as hard as his sister does. So sister studies also very well. So instead of saying that simply does is replacing here. The emphatic do has many uses in English. So sometimes we emphasize something. So for this here, we use sometimes the do also to add emphasis to an entire sentence. He does like spinach. Simply, we are not comparing with anyone. Now we are giving only single statement to emphasize that. So maybe, does he like spinach? Yes, he does like spinach. So that means we are emphasizing so much. To add emphasis to an imperative also. To come in. So imperatives, what are imperatives here? So requests, orders and all. So do come in. So we can shout at someone, don't come in. So that is a question or a request or a command. All this can be used for imperative. To contradict a negative statement. So suppose even for a negative statement to contradict, sometimes we'll be saying, do you come? I don't come. So you did your homework? You didn't do your homework? So to emphasize again, you did not do your homework. Did you? So did you is here emphasizing and waiting for the answer to be given by the student. In the absence of other modal auxiliaries, a form of do is used in question and negative constructions known as the get passive. Did Ronaldo get selected by the committee? Did Ronaldo get selected by the committee? The audience did not get riled up by the politician. So both the sentences are saying modal auxiliaries to give the negative did not get riled and even get selected by the committee. It's a question and negative.